Screen time. What's the definition of screen time? The dictionary I found buried deep inside my garage, which I'm pretty sure is also the one they give you in like 3rd grade, didn't have the word screen time. But nowadays, we all carry around these devices that are like a screen time. Time spent using a device such as a computer, television, or game console. So according to Google, screen time is just determined by the time you're looking at a screen. It doesn't matter if you're doing work on your computer or just simply playing video games, because if you're looking at a screen, it's screen time. Now you see right there, Google is wrong. Well, kind of. You see, there's a big difference between someone using a screen for work and someone just using a screen to watch some TV. If you're working or doing school or typing a book or coding, that's a lot different than watching YouTube or scrolling on TikTok or binging a TV show. When doing the first list of things, your mind is at work, it's doing something, it's thinking. When doing the second list of things, your brain just kind of goes numb and it's not really doing anything. Now, I'm no expert at this stuff, so let's talk to someone who is. Hi, can I ask the pediatrician a question for a school project?
No, sorry, we don't do those.
Okay, alright, that's fine. Bye. So apparently there's a virus going around, so I can't interview random pediatricians. But that's fine, because my dad's friend and my brother's friend's dad is a pediatrician, so I texted both of them, and here are their responses. Let's start with my brother's friend's dad.
The truth is we don't know how much is too much. We usually say less than 2 hours a day, but there is not a lot of research on why they chose that number. The simplest answer to what happens if you spend most of your time inside rather than outside, you can develop myopia much sooner. Lots of research on that. This article reminded me of other problems I see with too much screen time: neck and back pain, insomnia, and in girls in particular, increased anxiety and depression.
The other pediatrician said that some studies say that kids that have more screen time are at high risk for obesity, lost sleep, and impaired school performance. He then shared a link showing you how much screen time you should have at what age. From 0 to 2 years old, you should basically be having no screen time. Preschoolers from 3 to 5 years old, they say 1 hour is fine. For elementary schoolers about 6 to 10 years old, they say 1 to 1.5 hours per day. For middle schoolers ages 11 to 13, which I know some of us are 14, they say 2 hours a day. Now 99% of us skyrocket past 2 hours a day, and I know you might not think that, but that's just because you're not having over 2 hours in one sitting. For example, let's say you wake up and go on your phone for about 30 minutes. Then you go to have some breakfast, and you have to watch something while you have breakfast.
Now look at this.
Two full episodes plus never-before-seen footage. Clarissa explains it all in Dating, her first home video from Nickelodeon.
I think something important to do is put this all in perspective. Okay, so the average person spends 3 hours and 15 minutes per day on a screen. Well, technically just on their phone, so probably more, but whatever. So let's take the 195 minutes, that is, and multiply it by 365 days. Then take that number, multiply by 79, which is how long the average human lives, according to Google. And divide by 60 for hours, and 24 for days, and 365 for years, and you get 10 years. So that means instead of living for 79 years, if you ended up living just the average amount, you would take that and subtract it by 10 and only live for, don't laugh, 69 years. 69 years. 69 years. 69 years.